Decal Works has you covered. DecalMX.com. Promo code PulpMX23 to get 20% off your custom graphics. Bringing you our story from Detroit. Aaron Plessinger. What's up, AP?
Hold on. Ready?
What?
Everybody,
Okay.
come on. Here it comes.
Yay.
Slow claps. Bro.
I appreciate it, guys.
Bro. Oh.
AP, everyone was sick, man. Well, I went to bed early. I was depressed. I didn't give my wife any love. I was fucking mad, man. So I can imagine.
Dude, yeah, it hurt. It still hurts, but shit happens, I guess, you know.
Well, props for calling in tonight too. Like, you know, I wasn't sure if I even wanted to text you, and you got right back that you would call in. Like, you know, this shit, it's not great. How do you feel though? Because rewatching that. Your head, your neck, your back. Like, are you okay?
Dude, honestly, like, as bad of a crash that it was, I came out all right. Like, I got a pretty good gash in the side of my right leg, and my left hurts, or my left wrist hurts a little bit. But overall, like, I fared pretty well. Like, with that neck crank and slamming into that jump like that, it was definitely a hard hit for sure. That's why I didn't get right back up, because like I definitely hit my head, but like I was aware and everything was good. I was like, oh my God, that did not just happen. Like,
I was curious.
Come on, dude.
Did you go visit a chiropractor at all today or yesterday?
No, I didn't. I saw G after the race, though, so he looked it up.
And you made a note on the post-race interview. Again, props for you for doing that with JT. You made a note. You're like, I sat down every lap, and I just went through there standing up, which is what you should do, like a proper technique and everything, like stand up. And nope, yeah, that's what happens when you try to do it properly.
Dude, yeah, and like that's like not lying. Like I sat down and put my foot out every single lap, and like I know I was passing the lappers and whatnot, but I don't know what it was. It was a split second thought, and I remember thinking in my head, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stand up through here and just go. And I did it in practice, and I didn't do it in the heat race. I don't think I did it in the heat race, and I sure didn't do it in the main. And then that lap, it was a split-second decision. Like, I'm going to stand up right here, and the next thing I know, I was like, no, this can't be happening. I got to be dreaming.
Oh, yeah. Brutal.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, what do you think about, like, I mean, obviously we all know the heartache. We saw the post-race press, the post-race conference with JT. And when you get back to the rig, do you just let it all out? What do you do?
You know, I think I let it all out on the track. I mean, honestly, like I got back and I was talking to Jade and you know, I was actually not really that sad or mad. Like, I was obviously inside I was hurt, but you know, I was actually more pumped on my riding and how I was doing before all that happened, that I think I was just all right. Like, I definitely cried on the track, and it was tough to handle right then, but after the fact and everybody telling me I was riding so good, and just thinking back on it, like, man, I was riding unbelievable, and just for that to happen like it did, you know, I guess it just, I don't know. It wasn't my time to win that night.
Did you change anything between the weeks? I mean, because
the heat race was great too.
Yeah,
let's not forget about the heat race. Yeah,
like, you were just good all night, like, and it was impressive. Like, I mean, you've been good this year, I feel like, but that Saturday night was unbelievable, another level.
Yeah, no, like, I really didn't change anything. Like, honestly, I had a really good Monday riding, and a decent Tuesday, and actually Thursday was my worst day of riding, and I was like, what's wrong with me? And then I went to the race, and I don't know, I got some good sleep, I guess, and just I don't know, that start with AC was sick, and I think that made me click into another level. And I was like, I know if I can get past AC and start building a gap, I know I can win this. Like I should be here. This is what I do. And to be honest, like I've been feeling that this whole season, but with like getting bad starts and not being able to come to the pack, it's hard from the back. And like, I don't know if Detroit just sat well with me. But I was feeling so good, and I was telling Alvin, he called me yesterday, I was telling him that it felt like just another practice day. Like my heart rate was in like really, really good spots, and I wasn't getting tired. I wasn't getting arm pump. I was just not cruising, obviously, but just like in the zone. And I don't know. I was feeling really good.
Alex, there is positive to take out of this. I mean, it's terrible. By the way, Alex said earlier, AP, that that he was thinking when he won his races, he was thinking about the bonus money the whole last lap. So I don't know if you were thinking about the bonus money, but anyways, Alex, there is some positive to take out of this.
Well, yeah, AP, we were talking about this earlier, and like last year in the 450 class, for me, it was like you're riding your balls out for 10th and 11th, right?
Yeah.
And, last weekend you find yourself 7.5 seconds up from Chase Sexton, 15, 16, 17, 18 minutes left to the main event. I mean, that doesn't happen by accident, but at the same time, you've spent your fair share these last 2 years, like, in 10th, right? Battling Dino. And it's like now you're in the best position possible. I mean, even though it didn't end in a good note, you still have to be in a pretty good headspace.
No, yeah, and that's why I think like when I did get back to the truck and I was thinking about it, I wasn't sad, I wasn't mad, I was just like, damn, I was riding good, man. Like that's something to take away from this. Like not everybody can say they, put 7+ seconds on the best Supercross racers in the world, and just thinking about it like that made me feel a lot better. And it was. Yeah, it was surreal.
we're looking at the season laps led, AP, and you're literally like up there with Kenny, Chase, Eli, and actually you have more laps led than Cooper. At 20 on the season.
Yeah.
And that's something to hold your head high at.
Yeah, for sure. And as much as I would like to see 22 laps led, I'll take it into this weekend and build on that momentum.
Just imagine, Chase Sexton, how he feels. I mean, he's had this how many times? Like
yeah, he's been in this spot more times than we can count, and he's still pushing on and still going.
What did Roger or Ian say to you when they got back? What was the vibe there?
No, it was. I mean, obviously they were feeling for me, but they were like, dude, you literally had the fastest segment time to the whoops. You put 8 seconds on these guys, and you were holding it. It wasn't like you were struggling to keep that pace. No. It was like it was natural to you, and that's where you are. Like that didn't happen by fluke. And that's where you should be, and you should believe in yourself that you can do this over and over again. It's not something that just happened. So they were really supportive, and they were just telling me, we'll get them this weekend.
Did you rewatch the race?
I did.
Oh.
I did.
Hey, he watched it for 18 minutes, and he turned it off.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about that, but no, I definitely did, and I watched the replay of the crash, and I was actually texting one of my buddies, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, about to watch the race and thinking about what I'm not going to be doing next weekend when I'm leading the main.
Actually, when they were replaying your crash, AP, that rut had developed so much throughout that main. Like, if you probably would have been okay even halfway through the main, standing through there. Yeah. But that rut got really deep there towards the end.
It had, and like, man, just thinking about it, like I remember just seeing that rut and oh man, I don't even know.
He's not going to be able to sleep all week now.
I blame RC. RC's going, I can't wait for his podium speech.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he says.
This is great. This is awesome. I blame Carmichael. Yeah.
You know what? I honestly feel bad for Ricky because literally on almost every picture, every video I've seen is like, yep, commentators curse. Ricky did it again.
Yeah.
Ricky did it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, dude, like,
yeah,
I feel for him.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious, AP, did you get the call from Alvin on Sunday? Mate, ready to go Monday morning, 10 a.m. Let's go.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I did. Well, no, he was like, dude, I'm so sorry that happened, and you know, like we got to keep going, and he was just like, how are you feeling? Like you good? Because that was a devastating crash. Like I'm pumped you made it out of that, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm good. You know, I got my leg is hurting a little bit, and we kind of decided last night that it was maybe good to take today off and just do a little spin and kind of rehab the leg a little bit. But no, I definitely did. I got the call from him for sure.
Yeah, it was, man, it was exciting. It was, like Kiefer said, it was so crushing. Like all of us were just like, he's gonna do this, and oh man, that's the agony of sport that they talk about all the time, and you just never know.
You know, Aaron, you've got a lot of fans out there, obviously, right? And they love your personality and, you know, just your openness. And I can tell you, after Saturday, you got a lot more fans than you had when you started the night. And two, you know, I want to commend you on just, you know, it's not something you set out to do to show that kind of emotion because you don't normally see that in our sport.
Right.
And so, you know, and I can also confirm there were a lot of watery eyes in the room. But what I wanted to ask you is now, obviously you're going to try and put that behind you, and I'm sure you will, right? You're not going to forget it.
Mm-hmm.
But going into this weekend, are you just like your mindset, like, I'm going to win this goddamn race? Is that where you're at right now?
Yeah, that is exactly where I'm at.
Awesome.
I'm 100% right there in that mindset, and now I know I can do it. And I was telling somebody earlier that I got what these guys don't want me to have, and that's confidence. And it's gonna be a good rest of the season for sure. And now I got this confidence. I'm coming for a win for sure. I'm not gonna let this set me back. I'm gonna let it kind of build me per se. I have what it takes to do it. You know, I just got to stay on two wheels for 2 more laps, and not even 2 more laps, so a lap and a half.
Right.
And yeah, I think this will just better me for future races, and you know, I keep saying this, but I was telling somebody earlier that the last time this happened to me was.
Oh, we lost him.
Nope.
Oh, we did. I was really I was like,
I thought he was like suspense.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god,
You're building.
Did his phone die?
Yeah, that does sound like a phone.
So what happens? You don't fucking win. Your phone bill goes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, you really needed that bonus check.
Damn it! I was thinking about that money.
He's such a good interview. He's always a good interview. He's always honest. He's always like, you know, pretty.
I mean, for real though, have you ever seen anybody over the years show that kind of emotion on the track?
Michael Essie.
Not in a good way, though.
I just
and the other thing I was wondering is, like, what in the world do you think was going through his mind when JT walked up with the microphone? Like, he probably wasn't thinking about it.
But talk about
but it was a good move on JT's part to capture that.
For sure.
That was awesome.
We have him back here. The last time you were said that feeling, Aaron, and then you dropped the call. So when was the last time you had that feeling?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. My service is crap here. But no, I was saying the last time that this had happened, it was Salt Lake City in 2017, and then the next year I came back and won the championship. So as bad as it seems right now, the future looks bright.
Did you think of telling JT to fuck off, or were you like you know what I mean? Like he gave us the rundown about his thoughts. Like he was getting told, go ask Aaron if he wants to do an interview, and he's like, shit.
Well, AP wanted that podium interview one way or the other. He got it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
no,
I
but
wanted to get on the TV.
Look, I've been in JT's spot with riders, and when riders say I don't want to talk, I fully respect it. I understand that. I don't think JT would have judged you 1 second if you had said no. So props to you for doing it.
He actually came up in a really good way. He was like, "Do you want to talk, or it's perfectly fine if you don't?"
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we can do it. And I'll never turn down a shot at getting on TV, you know. Shot at getting to talk to my fans, you know?
Right. No, for sure. We got speaking of fans, we got some phone calls for you. Christoph, you're on the line with Aaron Plessinger. What do you want to say to him?
Hey there, it's Steven here from Pacific Northwest. Hey, AP, dude, we were all so bummed at Woodland MX watching that final result of the last lap there with you. Like, you could hear the roar of everyone just freaking out, table flipping at the track, dude. We're all in here for you, and we hope that we'll see a rebound at Seattle and we can get the win. Mega fan. I became a fan of you when you did the swan dive at Seattle back when you were on Yamaha in the puddle. And,
the puddle, yeah.
Super fan, man.
Well, dude, I really appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna bounce back. Seattle is like you just said, a good place for me, and you know, rain or shine, we're gonna make it happen.
Thanks, Christoph. Thanks, man.
Yeah, keep your head up.
All right, Christian's on 5. Christian, what do you want to say to AP?
Hey, guys. Just want to ask you, Aaron, will you be doing the worm when you win this weekend in Seattle?
Oh, dude. It's gonna be a lot. Whatever I do, it's gonna be a lot. And I kind of blame that this crash on me not having a celebration picked out, because I definitely didn't.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't have a celebration picked out. And,
there we go.
You know, next time I will.
Wasn't last time he was in
Thanks for the
Seattle?
call,
did a belly flop in the puddle?
Yeah,
that's
the call.
Belly flop in the puddle.
Yeah, thanks for the call, Christian.
Cheer.
Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Let me ask Alex. You know AP well. You trained with him at Star Days, right? Is he always in a good mood? Is he always? Because I've said this on my shows, like, you know, look, he just lost the race in the last second. He's laughing about it and telling us a story. He does feel bad. And I've always said, like, does Alden or anybody just get him so mad? Or have you seen this at Star Days?
I feel like, AP's pretty easygoing. Like, even when we were training together and he had some rough days, he was never throwing temper tantrums, throwing his goggles.
Okay.
You know, he'd get bummed out on himself, but I feel like you have a pretty mellow demeanor, AP, you know, in general.
Yeah. I try to. You know, I never really like getting, you know, mad or whatever. I've seen myself throw these tantrums, and it's not pretty. So I try to refrain from those.
Yeah.
But I definitely have had some times at the track where I've definitely thrown some tantrums. You can ask Swanee or Brad Hoffman. They would tell you. They would tell you for sure.
I remember Shane Drew telling me, Shane was at Yamaha when you were there. Shane's like, dude, the guy is just always positive, happy, working hard. And then, you know, I've asked guys at Alden, I'm like, does the guy just, because everything you say, you laugh. Everything AP says, he laughs. And then I'm like, they're like, is he like that all the time? I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
All the media got to go to Alden's and do the workout with the guys, and it was 3 riders. One of them was AP, and he was smiling, happy. He rode all day.
Yeah.
He's in the gym with us idiots.
Right.
And he's still cool, smiling.
Yeah.
Wants to listen to Dick Down in Dallas with Alden. Alden wouldn't have it.
That's good for Alden, though. Alden needs more of that in his life.
Yeah, you kidding?
No, really, right? It's true, but no, it's refreshing to have you call in after this. Like I said, anything else for AP before I let him go?
No. Aaron, I got one more thing. I just got a message from my son. He's Zayne. He's a big fan of yours, and he just wanted me to tell you this weekend, give her hell.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We will.
So, AP, I'm kind of curious, because you and I kind of went through the similar transition, Yamaha to KTM. How was the transition from aluminum frame to steel frame? Do you feel like second year on, are you kind of driving and clicking now with that?
Yeah, to be honest, dude, I'm sure if I did like a back-to-back test, it would be more noticeable. But honestly, like frame-wise, I don't want to say I can't tell a difference, but I didn't notice that much of a difference frame-wise. The biggest thing for me, and I think I'm still getting used to it, is the hydraulic clutch. Honestly, it's like you don't really realize it until, I rode a Yamaha for 13 or so years, and going from to hydraulic is pretty wild. So
yeah.
I think I am in ways still getting used to this bike, but overall, I think we've got her dialed in.
No, this weekend was something else.
Yeah. Seems pretty apparent this weekend.
Yeah, dude, he was just gone. I was at home, so I wasn't at the race. I was watching live timing, and it was 3, 4, 5 seconds. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you could see him in the screen for a bit, and I'm like, where the hell's AP?
Right.
He's gone.
Just out of the screen.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, too, is because I've known AP, raced with him long enough, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
It's at the point where I wouldn't be surprised if he's 10th or first winning by 10 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just the 450 class in a nutshell,
No,
too.
it is. It's all past champions, just like Aaron and everybody else, right? Like, you're trying to get by past champions if you get an 8th place start. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
Thanks for the time, man, and what a night. You'll get it this weekend. That'll be awesome. So thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. It's always good talking to you guys, and we'll give her hell this weekend.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Good luck, brother.
Good luck, AP.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's Aaron Plessinger, everybody. Brought to you by DecalWorks, DecalMX.com. That year he won the national title. You were my pick for the title.
2018.
I want to let you know that. You were my pick, and then I said AP will be really good, but I think Troll Train gets it done this year. So thanks a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you had a lot of confidence in me.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought I kind of had him at Southwick because he had a rough Southwick.
Yeah.
And, dude, he just went on a tear.
He did.
Redbud, Millville. He even won. I think I went 2-2 at Millville that year, and he went 1-1. He beat me.
He beat you.
And I was just like, straight up, he was better than me. He was really good that year. Yeah, but then he went to Disney Nations and just shit the bed.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like,
that was
damn it.
All of them did that day. It wasn't good. MotorcycleIndustryJobs.com, by the way. Job of the week this week. It would have been maybe more applicable last week, but Suzuki, full-time accessory product specialist at Brea, California.